My brother's gonna be here in about 2 hours to make an emergency part for his car, and I need to get the mill running. The machine's not quite running, but the enclosure at least is together. And boy, oh boy, did I make a mess with that polyurethane sealant. The last couple steps are getting the controller put back together and just wire everything up. Then I need to hook up all the pneumatics in the back that make the drawbar and the ATC work. Now I still don't have my air loop done, so I'm just gonna run it off the old compressor today. It is the next day now. I was able to get the mill together and working. And I made that part for my brother. This was our little prototype out of Delaware, and we made the actual one out of steel. So mill is running. Only thing is the tool changer is not yet dialed in after the move, and it's not leveled yet. I didn't get any of that on video because my rule is I don't record when family's around. I want to be with my family. I don't want to be with you. Sorry. It'll just be a couple hours of work to get the mill ready to where I can finish off the Kickstarter pry bars and start working on my other products. Before I get to the mill, I have a few odds and ends I need to take care of first. I have 2 Etsy packages that I need to ship out, both for trays, which you can get your own, designtheeverything.com. Then I have a few pry bars that I need to do some rework on so I can get those out as soon as possible. They're supposed to be with the first batch, but at some point in the process, I found some sort of flaw that I needed to go back and fix. Okay, now that those packages are shipped, these 2 need to go through the whole finishing process. That one needs a little extra grinding because I left some nubbins on there apparently. And then go through the finishing process again. And this one just needs to be tumbled. And then I also have 2 more or 3 more in there that need to be tumbled. But all of these should be good to go like tomorrow, basically as soon as tumbling's done. So the 3 pry bars that just needed touch up are in the mail, waiting to be picked up. The rest of the pry bars are in the tumbler and will be ready to go tomorrow. It's been a few days since that last segment. I am ready to get the mill set up to do batch 2 pry bars. First step is getting tools in the machine and their length measured. Second step is getting the fixture into the machine, which is really easy. And third step is probing in that fixture so we know exactly where it is. After that, I can load up material, I can do my cam, and start machining pry bars. The mill is all ready to go. I just need to cut a 4-inch long segment off of this 6-foot hardened steel bar. That cut doesn't need to be very accurate, so this portaband clamped to my jail cell does fine, but this is definitely gonna be one of the first things that I upgrade when I have some free capital. This is the fixture that I use for making the pry bars. I can do up to 3 at a time, 1 in each pocket here. And I had forgotten that I stripped out that screw hole last time I used this, so I'll need to helicoil that. I definitely need to replace all of these screws. They're definitely starting to get abused, and I'm worried about stripping them out. It's time! I almost just made the exact same mistake on this pry bar twice. This pry bar was supposed to go out as part of the first batch, but ended up getting delayed because when I designed it, I left these little nubbins on accident. And sure enough, I made the exact same mistake in cam that caused it in the first place. These little window tabs are the one part of my whole process that's not parametric. I just have to manually pull them to the right spot every time. Okay, reposted, just need to hit OK and hit cycle start again. It's done. I guess it's just the first half of this pry bar, but man, it feels good to have the machine up and running again. It's been a long time since I've made chips. At this point, I'm comfortable with how the machine is running, so I'm just gonna let it go tonight and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Mill.